I'm Sarah Burtch with Kingstonist News. Here are your top headlines today, June 26, 2023. The OPP are continuing to investigate the circumstances surrounding a fatal collision on Highway 401 near Kingston during the early and foggy morning of Sunday, June 25, 2023. At around 3:45 a.m., emergency responders were dispatched to reports of a collision between a transport and a passenger vehicle in the eastbound lanes of the 401 between Highway 15 and Joyceville Road. There were 5 occupants in the passenger vehicle. One was pronounced deceased, while the other 4 were treated on scene and transported to hospital with varying degrees of injuries. Kingston Police are asking for the public's assistance in locating and identifying the victim of an alleged assault in Kingston this weekend. In a release, Kingston Police said that on Saturday, June 24th, they observed a 45-year-old local male assaulting a female victim. He has now been charged with assault and is facing 3 counts of breach of probation. The City of Kingston is aware of falling concrete at its Hanson Memorial Garage and has deemed the issue to be a non-urgent matter. This statement comes following a report of large ceiling chunks falling onto a vehicle in the garage on Friday, June 23, 2023. The area where the concrete has fallen in the Hanson Memorial Garage has been reviewed by one of the city's engineers, the city replied, following inquiries by the Kingstonist. With summer upon us in the limestone city and temperatures climbing higher than usual, it's important to ensure we take some time away from the sun, heat, and humidity that can be very dangerous for our health. The City of Kingston has provided the Kingstonists with their cool-down locations available throughout the summer of 2023. For a full list of these locations and their corresponding hours of operation, please visit our website. According to a release from the organizers of Fest Kingston, the highly anticipated Arts and Cultural Festival is set to captivate visitors from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., July 1st to 3rd, 2023 in City Park. Local pedophile, predator, and murderer Richard Charles Joyce is seeking parole this summer. Joyce was convicted along with his crony, Terry Douglas Kennedy, of the heinous 1991 murder of Yvonne Rouleau at the now-closed Nozzles Gas Bar in downtown Kingston. In 2010, a determined investigator sent a rape kit for DNA testing and linked Joyce to the kidnapping, rape, and torture of 2 little girls prior to his murder conviction. That's when I decided to come forward, Carrie Kehoe explains. Kehoe was notified that her personal monster could potentially get parole in August, which could mean that he serves the rest of his sentence in the community. Kehoe is acutely aware of the current headlines about Paul Bernardo's transfer, yet Joyce was abducting and raping children, including Kehoe at just 11 years old, and even murdered multiple people in Kingston around the same time. Joyce's parole hearing will take place in British Columbia in early August 2023. Kingstonist will provide further coverage at that time. Kingston Police have stated that an individual who was transported to hospital with life-threatening injuries after a fire on Russell Street earlier this month has succumbed to his injuries. Kingston Police said that the identity of the 52-year-old local man is not being released at this time. This investigation is still ongoing with the Office of Ontario Fire Marshal, however, no charges are anticipated at this time. The City of Kingston and Gananoque Centre are throwing a party called Friday in the Gardens, according to a release from the city. The city said, join us from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Lion Civic Gardens and groove to the beats of DJ Tiger and cap off your evening with an epic screening of an inflatable big screen and free popcorn. These family-friendly Friday parties will continue throughout the summer, taking place on July 7th and 21st and August 4th and 18th. For more on these stories and other local news, please visit kingstonist.com and subscribe.